Hey there, what's up? I bet you're wondering what happened on NXT on January 13th. Well, if you are, I got you. Here we go. Ava starts the night off by telling everyone that the NXT title is vacant. She addresses every man in the locker room, and Ricky Saints comes out and says, "That's my title, actually." And Ava says, "No, I don't think so." And she says that there's going to be a 6-man ladder match for the title in a couple weeks. What is it? February 3rd. And then every boy in that locker room breaks out in a big old fight, and it's pretty awesome. And then Keanu Carver comes from TNA, and he cleans house. Kalani Jordan wants her spot back in the locker room, so she picks a fight with Lola Vice, and Lola Vice actually kicks her ass. Then we get Tavion Heights and Jasper Troy. They both do little video promos before their Speed Championship match. Jasper Troy ends up defending his title and winning. And then afterwards, Lexis King comes in there and kicks Tavion Heights' ass, jumps him after he lost his match. Ethan Page comes up to Ava and says, "Hey, I want that NXT title. Where's my qualifying match?" And Ava says, "Haha, what if you give me your other belt?" And he says, "No, I don't want to give you my belt." And then Ava says that he has to defend his belt against Elio LaFleur next week. So that'll be fun, new, and interesting. I'm excited to see Elio and see what he's got. Blake Monroe enters the chat and she whines and cries and says, "Oh, I want my title back. Ooh, woe is me." And then Jada Parker returns and comes out and just drops her. So Jada Parker's back. I'm looking forward to seeing more of her. And then for my favorite part of the night, we have Shiloh Hill versus Stax for the TNA International Championship. It was a really fun fight. Shiloh Hill cut a really good promo. We had two really good wrestlers put on a really entertaining match. What ends up happening though is Shiloh is pinning Stax for the belt, and then Ariana Grace rolls him over, and then Stax was on top. 1, 2, 3. Shiloh lost. It was close. Shiloh could have had it. Remember last week when I said Izzy Dame and Tatum Paxley's beef was over? Well, it's back. And she cut a really long promo. Tatum Paxley comes out and just tries to murder her. The refs get in the way, and Tatum headbutts a ref and gets suspended, blah, blah. Their beef is definitely still going. We get to hear from Ricky Saints again for the second time tonight, and he lets us know that he's going to be in the ladder match. He doesn't have to qualify, and he's going to be front row for some of the qualifying matches. You know Ricky. For the main event, we have Joe Hendry with OTM versus Dion Lennox with Dark State in a no DQ match. So it's between Joe and Dion. It's a no DQ, lots of tables, lots of chairs, lots of action. But in the end, Tony D'Angelo comes out and he beats up both of them, but puts Joe Hendry on top of Dion Lennox. And then the ref counts it 1, 2, 3, and then Tony D'Angelo's kind of just there. What was your favorite part? What did I miss? Hit me up.